Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get straight to the sports. Let's get straight to the action. Make sure y'all go back to the channel. Check out the Elden Ring DLC video. We really getting into everything. We're really getting into the all. Check out the Destiny 2 content as well. Lightfall. Let's get into the Bucks. So the Milwaukee Bucks on a 15-game win streak. 15-game win streak. I'm gonna say it one more time. A 15-game win streak. So I was watching nothing yesterday, but I seen two clips, and I seen Giannis kabooming on two people. The first clip, and he kaboomed on somebody. The second clip, there was Nick Claxton in the second clip. It was Nick Claxton and somebody else in the first clip. But in both clips, Milwaukee was down 10. So somewhere in my mind, I really thought that the streak was broken. I thought they lost maybe a couple days ago or last week or whenever this was to Phoenix. But apparently they won by 3. I thought the streak was over. I thought the streak was done, and I thought they was going to lose last night. Brooklyn is a very, very easy team. I think for a lot of these people to underrate. They have a lot of good role players, a lot of good wings, a lot of just good role players between the guards, the wings, all of them. Like if Brooklyn wanted to, bro, Brooklyn can get so much for a Cam Johnson, a Cam Thomas, a Mikal Bridges, um, what's the Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Seth Curry. These are all like the best role players in the league. 3-and-D wings, three hitting threes. You got some of the best role players in the league. You just don't have a star, which is, it's kind of confusing with the Durant thing. Obviously they couldn't have Bridges and Cam Johnson, without them trading Durant. And also Dinwiddie thrown into the mix because of Kyrie. But I felt like they had just a good solid team. Um, but KD bounced. Other than that, we get into Giannis. Giannis is on an absolute tear. A couple videos ago, I went through the 10-game win streak. When he's going, it's back up here again. 29, 12, and 7. 34 and 14, 41 and 12, 50 and 13, 34 and 18, 54 and 19, 35 and 15. These are consecutive games, consecutive wins in February. They won the entire month of February. They won every game in February. Last night he had 33 and 15. And right now, they are a half game up against Boston as the number 1 seed in the East. The now toughest conference. This is so crazy. LeBron went 10 years, and the East was the weakest it has ever been. And LeBron bounced. The East gets somewhat strong. And the West, it's just this killer's road. And the Lakers, it's like 11 and 12. It's just a crazy thing, right? So I was kind of looking at the odds. And of course, I'm in a poor slave state. And so I can only use Bovada. I don't have FanDuel. I don't have DraftKings. Well, I have them. I can look at them, but I can't fucking place a bet on 'em. And I'm looking at all these bets. I'm looking at all these props. And again, I saw the clips last night of Giannis destroying 2 dudes and then destroying somebody else, and they were down 10. So this is crazy to me how they won, or why they won. Uh, Confusing. But I'm looking at these odds, and it's 2 odds up here that really strike me. Now, these are the exact matchup odds, and it's plus 950 for Milwaukee Bucks to play the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals. Of course, you know the exact matchups. When you get the exact thing, the styles are going to go up again. So if I was to bet $5 on that, that's $47. That's weak as hell. If I was to bet $50 on that, that's $475. That's kind of weak as hell. If I was to bet $100 on that, that's $950. Still think that's a little weak as hell. And I want to know how y'all feel about those odds. Me personally, I have the Milwaukee Bucks going to the finals. I think going through Giannis, even for Boston, is it's pretty ridiculous of a feat. Beating Giannis 4 times it's a pretty crazy thing. Again, as I spoke about in a previous video, we saw Giannis put on one of the best playoff performances, one of the best finals performances we've ever seen. Ended off with a 50-point double double against the Phoenix Suns, who were very very strong that year and absolutely dominating after having his leg damn near fall off. And him having a big night last night. After I figured he would be out at least a week or two. We saw before the All Star break he had a wrist injury, and after that he had a knee injury. So I thought this dude would be out, but apparently Giannis is faking injuries. And plus 950 for a Bucks Phoenix Suns finals. It looks pretty good to me. It looks all right. I saw them to go over 55 wins for the season was minus 200. There are 44 wins right now. There's about 20-ish games left. I'm not sure. Well, if they won 15 straight, them winning the next 11 out of say 22 seems like a pretty good bet. I think at minus 200, um 2 to 1 odds the NBA is, or not the NBA, or these odds makers are almost betting on that happening. I think that's also a very good bet. Minus 200. It's not fucking plus 950, but when you betting plus 950, you getting a lot. So let me know what y'all think. How's Giannis still going crazy like this? What do y'all have for y'all finals predictions? Also, a real dark horse um thing that's up here for me. Bucks versus Clippers, which is plus 1800. You put $100 on that thing, you get 1800. For some reason, I think the Clippers could have a little run in them. I'm not sure why. I think the Clippers can have a little run in them. I don't know why I don't trust the Nuggets as well. Bucks versus Nuggets is plus 1400. That just seems like a, I don't know. I have to research this. I'll look into it for the next video. But it seems like when there are favorites, the team that's been good all year for the NFL, they played this year. The top four teams, they played in the AFC and the NFC conference finals, and not conference finals, division, no conference. Yeah, in my opinion, I kind of think that that's going to happen again this year in the NBA. Sometimes we get weird finals. If you go back, way back, we got Lakers Nets. The Nets was really good, but we didn't think about the Nets being in the finals. You know what I mean? It's just not a thing like that. I never thought about the Spurs Nets. Um, with the Nets just being in the finals. So along with the Pistons, so we do get weird finals sometimes, but pretty much when it comes to the NBA, the best teams make it. It is winning 4 out of 7, winning four. Think about winning 4 games against Giannis. That it seems like a pretty big feat. So Nuggets plus 1400 because Nuggets have been pretty much the number one seed by a country mile, and the Bucks, Phoenix plus 950. They both look like pretty good bets to me, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.